last video, hopefully you've spent a few days looking at the accuracy and the helpfulness of the thoughts that are causing your depression. Now, this is a tricky thing to do, so you will need to practice. But if you can keep this going, you will get better at it, and this process will start to lift your mood. Now, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about why meditation is increasingly becoming part of treatment for depression. So about half of all people with long-term depressions relapse once their treatment is over. But meditation has been shown to significantly reduce this rate of relapse. So the way it works is that depression hijacks our attention. So it makes it easier for us to focus on negative thoughts, the negative thoughts that lead to our depression, which then leads to further focus on negative thoughts, which leads to a further drop in our mood. So we can quite quickly get caught up in a downward spiral. But when we meditate and we focus on that gentle rhythm of our breath, this seems to help us to step back from this spiral. It helps us to recognize that our thoughts and feelings come and go, that they're just one part of us and there are others. And as we step back, that makes it easier to take advantage of alternative thoughts, which hopefully, if you've been watching the last few videos, you will have on a piece of paper in your back pocket. Okay, now the biggest obstacle here is doing the meditation, is finding time to do it regularly. Doing it once or twice is not going to make any difference. So what you need to do, first of all, identify a good time for you. That might be first thing in the morning, it might be last thing at night, it might be after you've had your lunch, but find a time and stick to it. And then you need to practice your meditation at least 5 days a week. You only need to practice for between 5 and 10 minutes to get the benefits. And if you are interested in trying this out, I've done a video on YouTube, I'll put the link in the bio, of an 8-minute meditation exercise. It's very straightforward, nothing elaborate. It is simply helping you to focus on that gentle rhythm of your breath. And that is all you need to do to get the benefits for your depression. Practice for between 4 to 6 weeks, then you will start to notice a sense of being able to step back. You will notice a sense of being able to direct your focus. Initially, just when you're doing the practice, but over time, you will notice that this is creeping into your day-to-day life, and you can direct your focus even when you're not kind of actively meditating. Okay, now there are lots of other benefits to meditation, to your mental health as well as to your physical health. So I've put a link to another video about this in the description if you want to find out more. Now, before we finish, a quick note about monitoring. Continue to monitor your mood, keeping in mind that if you're following this course, the changes to your mood will be slow, but they should be steady. However, if you aren't noticing any improvements, or maybe you're noticing that the improvements have kind of plateaued and they're not increasing, watch the next video, because in the next video I'm going to talk a little bit about getting additional support and how to know when you need to do that. Okay, so I hope this was helpful. Hopefully I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye.